Scattered showers, periods of steady rain, and rumbles of thunder. We're just keeping up with that recipe on through the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend. And believe it or not, into next week. September is the wettest month of the year, and that's how it's shaking out. 74 degrees for the Valley overnight tonight. 82 degrees by 8 a.m. with just a slight chance for a few showers early on. And then later in the day, about a 50 to 60% chance for some scattered showers, say it with me, and pockets of steady rain and rumbles of thunder. The 2-minute gushers, that's all they last. They either move on or just die away, and you've got your little bit of rain, and that's it. Maybe you've had a quarter of an inch in the last week, or 5 to 7 days, or maybe you've had 2 or 3 inches. It's possible, and there's more to come. 91 at Brownsville tomorrow, 94 at McAllen and Edinburgh. The setup is still with us. It's just kind of different. It's just sort of changing position in that frontal boundary is now sagging south of us. This is one of our key trigger mechanisms for the rain, because we have plenty of moisture in place, tropical moisture coming up from the Gulf. That's in place, but you got to have something to fire it off. And you've got this trough left behind in its wake. I think that's going to be a weak trigger, but it's still going to be one nonetheless. So we still keep the showers in the forecast through the day tomorrow and on into Friday and the weekend, but less so on the weekend. This mechanism will more than likely continue to fade away, and we'll have a whole new mechanism for next week that will help fire off showers and periods of steady rain. Looking at the next 7 days, since I mentioned it, you can see the graph here, the almighty graph. It shows us what we need, and in one glance, you can see the weekend is now shaking out to be pretty decent, with only a 30% chance for rain. And between now and then, we could see anywhere from 1/10 of an inch on through 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch near the coast, valley-wide. But there will be isolated heavier amounts. Tropical weather, I bring that up because we're halfway home. We're halfway through the hurricane season. But like some of history's greatest football games, the second half can always be the most either exciting or terrifying. So be aware that we have a long way to go before hurricane season is done. We do have one little wiggler out there in the eastern Atlantic. That could become something more in the next 7 days, very slight chance, and then moving on into the western Atlantic. No threat to the valley. We're going to be heading potentially for a La Nina event for this winter. There's a 50% chance of it. Now, during hurricane season, that means aggressive hurricanes, but for the winter, it means a drier than normal potential forecast, as well as warmer than normal for the Rio Grande Valley. Just want to leave that with you. Why not, right? A long-range look. 7-day forecast takes you through with a chance each day, but that weekend is shaking out to be pretty nice. Go ahead and, do your outdoor thing, but just be prepared to dodge a shower. That's a look at it.